Hey, hey! It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for our third Podvid episode. Thanks again for tuning in. We truly value our followers and couldn't be here without you. This one's going to point back at a ICYMI post, which stands for in case you missed it, just in case you're not up in the latest net lingo. The link will be within the comments. There's always a ton of information out there on the web, and one of our blog posts earlier this year deals with what isn't on the web. Marketers are like magicians in that they keep their trade secrets actual secrets. The thing is, if every marketer went around telling everyone how they found success, there would be way too much competition. That's pretty much the opposite of what everyone's going for, so it stays a secret. But why? I mean, I just said why, but wouldn't it be better to at least point the way toward the right outcome without just giving the answer away? If you're a parent, you totally get what we're saying here. Because it's not doing the homework or the project for your child, but showing them how they may get a better grade by trying some of these things and knowing that those tips are going to lead them down the right path. You ready for those pro parent tips? Have you ever told yourself you were going to start a diet and then you get totally amped to start it, only to find that you're suddenly a lot hungrier and you're self sabotaging from the start, and then you give up the diet? There's other analogies out there too, but the point is this: it's tapping into primal parts of our brain, and within human psychology, there are few things more powerful than the fear of loss. If you think you're going to go hungry or do something you believe you will end up hating, no matter how much you psych yourself up to do it, that fear of loss means there's no point in trying until you've convinced yourself that you're not on a diet, that you're making better choices, or whatever set of words makes it easier not to feel the loss. Other big key points are things like emotional attachment, desire, fulfillment of a need, like something that's just missing in somebody's life, but you can fill it. Mutual liking, which is like you like me, and because you like me, I guess I'll like you back, until you prove otherwise. That's mutual liking. So all marketers use these things in their business plan and in their projects, even if they don't recognize it for what it is right away. It's just psychology. It's human psychology. So on to the next tip. It's going back to school or taking classes or courses. Many of them are free or reduced in cost. And don't go and take marketing classes or coursework. Or well, do, I guess, if you never have. But include at least one basic psychology class. To market to your prospects, you need to understand them, and nothing will help teach this better than learning about what makes people want, well, anything, and what motivates them. The last tip that we need to share, but you should still totally check out the blog post. It's called Find Your Marketing Moment. Again, the link is in the comments. It's about making a moment matter. People overlook moments for a whole lot of reasons. Mostly it's because life's too busy and we always have somewhere else to be or something more to do. Our minds are on the next thing that we have to do, or tomorrow's dinner plans, or even a meeting later in the week. But it's very rarely ever focused on the person standing right in front of you, giving you your morning cup of joe, smiling at you probably because she's being paid to. But what if she wasn't? I mean, what would that do to your morning if you saw a real, genuine smile from a total stranger who you then smiled back at without even having to say anything? It would have made both of you happier because it interrupted a dull routine and shook you out of your autopilot long enough to notice the world around you and all the vibrancy within it. People matter, and when they feel like they matter, loyalty blooms. Often this is done through moments, making them matter to a person by showing them that they're worth your time and your undivided attention, that you care about them as more than data. Even just gifting somebody a smile can often be the difference between a great day and an awful one. Nobody notices each other over much these days. People are a lot more keen to text than just go chat over coffee. It's kind of a shame, no? But how awesome would it feel to get a handwritten letter from someone in your mailbox with an actual stamp? Wow, this person thought of me and wrote me a letter on paper, mailed it, and it's in my mailbox. Like it's almost like a gift under the tree at Christmas. It's a really unexpected, wonderful thing. And it's just such a simple thing. It's a moment. Those are the things which can transform you from being just like all the other marketers out there into someone truly special. As giving away secrets go, these may seem obvious, but if that's true, why hasn't everyone done it? Carpe diem. See you next week.